home to a 4 to 6 shift that was just fantastic. We had Latifah Mina, the animal communicator from animalscantalk.com, and she answered a lot of questions for people who really want to know what their dogs and cats are thinking, or maybe what the ones who have crossed over the Rainbow Bridge have to say, which was really interesting and heartwarming and touching all at the same time. And then I had a lovely young woman on, Megan Rouse from Planned Parenthood, who talked about all of the services that were available to people through that particular 100-year-old program. And tonight I am delighted to introduce to you and welcome back to the show our dear friend who we love very much at Crescent Hill Radio, George Stearman. Hello, Mr. Stearman.
Hello, Tara.
How are you? I noticed you're wearing a Nick Dittmeyer shirt.
Always promoting. Always promoting.
You must love him a lot.
He's a good guy, guy.
Nick Dittmeyer is a good guy. Well, I'm just glad that you're here, and you're going to be streaming live on WCHQ 100.9 FM. We have a Crescent Hill Radio YouTube page, and it's so simple to get to. Just go to our CrescentHillRadio.com, go to the bottom, and click here to go to the WCHQ YouTube channel. And if you do that, you're going to be right there. And then I can turn this so you can see yourself for just a minute. But you don't want to watch it because it's delayed.
Delayed, yeah. I see that.
you don't want to watch it. It'll make you sick. So what have you been up to?
Oh, I've been working and a lot of stuff. I have 2 kids, 10 and 7.
Holy smoke.
And between school and sporting events, we are pretty busy.
I bet. What do you do sporting-wise?
Right now, we just finished up flag football and finishing up soccer for my son, and my daughter has just finished volleyball, and now it's going to be on the basketball for both of them.
So at what point do the boys stop playing flag football and move into the bone crushing type?
I believe 3rd grade. we
go to bone crushing in 3rd grade, Colin. That's so awesome. I can't even believe it.
Well, our son, we told him he can play 2 years of flag, and he doesn't really. He's not a real. I mean, he likes playing, but it's not something that he loves. He loves soccer. So.
Well, thank God, soccer's a little bit more humane.
Yeah.
Although it's a tough game too.
It is. It really is.
Not as bad as footy. Not as bad as the Australian version of it.
No.
And what is your daughter like?
She likes basketball a whole lot, but this year's been a big year for her in volleyball because it's kind of
She tall?
She is pretty tall, yeah.
And how old is she?
She's 10.
Again, we're planning the Olympics.
Well, the thing is, I don't remember.
7, is he 7? Is your son 7?
He's 7.
7 and 10. We're planning to get them into the arms of Bela Karolyi.
I don't remember, sports, starting so early.
No,
for me.
No.
But
We just played.
Yeah.
We went out in the yard and played. We were in the best shape of our lives. We climbed trees. We rode horses.
All day long.
Rode bikes.
Yes.
How funny is that? Well, good. Congratulations on having 2 such actively involved children.
Thank you.
What do you do for fun when you're not working, playing music, or shepherding the little sports fiends around?
Oh, I watch a lot of sports.
Do you really? What do you like?
I like basketball. It gets my mind off of politics and other things.
Oh, my God. High school or college?
College.
Okay. No professional basketball?
I like the NBA.
Do you really?
Yeah, I follow that.
Who's the biggest NBA player right now?
Tallest?
Yeah, biggest. Or what, not necessarily tall, but most popular, best known?
LeBron James. And I think Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, those guys, yeah.
Oh, cool. I met somebody yesterday. I can't remember who it was. Was there a guy named Stefan something at University of Louisville?
Stefan?
Oh, no, Stephen Van Treese or whatever.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
He, 6'8", 6'9" guy.
Yeah, he's apparently engaged or married to someone I met at the dog park. I thought that was pretty interesting. That was the first thing they said to me. So-and-so is married to or engaged to Stephen Van Treese or whatever it is, whatever the kid's name is.
I think that's pretty close.
At University of Louisville. And I was just cracking up, and I was like, okay. That's awesome. Let's play some music. What you got up first for us there, Mr. Stearman?
I'm going to do you a song called, this song's called Bad Luck in Me. It was written by my brother Dave Woolen. And it was on an album I put out in 2012 called Make Time.
Cool.
And it's one of my favorite tracks on the album, so I'm gonna start out with that one.
Awesome, go for it. George Stearman on the Homegrown Radio Hour.
cut field. Sky is dark, well it must feel like me. Lonely and blue. Searing thoughts, the wind is still. See no stars, but yet they still shine through. Somewhere on you. Though life has seemed better, I think I'll be alright here in Tennessee. And through this night and all its weather, I think I'll see the light. And all this rain can't wash away the pain. Like scars, they are lessons we've learned. And in my eyes, it seems I'm watching my whole life going down the drain. With nothing but bad luck and me to blame. Staring across an empty lake with a lonely feeling that I can't seem to shake or refuse. Now there's no fault in this mistake, so when it comes down to who's to blame, us two come into view. Though life has seemed better, my heart beats tonight here in Tennessee. And through this night and all its weather, I think I see the light. And all this rain can't wash away the pain. Like scars, they are lessons we've learned. And in my eyes, it seems I'm watching my whole life going down the drain. Nothing but bad luck and me to blame.
George Stearman, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Crescent Hill Radio, WCHQ 100.9 FM. Lovely song.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You can watch us on YouTube, and I'm just posting on my own Facebook page the connection, the link that you can get to that WCHQ Crescent Hill Radio YouTube channel, or you can just go to our webpage, which is crescenthillradio.com, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see a big CJ Cumberland Country Signal logo, I should say. Click here to go to the WCHQ YouTube channel. That's the way you do it. And George Stearman joins us tonight for the first time in a long time. When was the last time you played the Homegrown Radio Hour?
Oh, wow. It was
2 years ago?
maybe. And you know what?
God.
You were out of town. Gavin.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
right. Well, that's why I don't remember,
Caster.
because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here tonight then.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here, too.
So you are a fairly fit person.
I try.
Do you have time to work out between your job, your children, your music?
I work out at work
Oh, you do?
on one of my breaks. Yeah.
Wow. Do you want to talk to us about that? You want to tell us what you do? No.
It's very quick. Well, actually, I play sports, play basketball and
Oh, do you?
volleyball.
Where do you play?
Our Lady of Lourdes.
Oh, cool.
That's where our kids go to school.
Right there on Breckenridge Lane.
Breckenridge Lane.
So you're a kind of a Crescent Hillian, almost St. Matthews.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll
Yeah.
take you. It's okay.
Thank you.
We
thank
accept people from St. Matthews here.
you. Every now and then.
So what do you do at work?
I work on the assembly line at Ford Motor Company, the truck plant.
You're taking me out to dinner, buddy.
Oh,
Colin, too.
let's do it. Let's do it. A lot of good restaurants around here.
I know, like 37 within a half a mile walking distance or something. It's just crazy.
That's why I love it around here.
So what is your actual job? What do you do?
My actual job is actual job is I'm extra, and I help out, fill in when people don't come to work or
Okay.
they're injured or whatnot.
So
sick.
you know how to do everything then?
Not really.
No?
I pretend pretty well. No, I know how to do
my
quite a few
God.
jobs. So
I'm not ever going to buy a Ford.
yeah, about that. No. I know what I'm doing. Well, we're broken up into teams.
I see.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of jobs per team. So yeah, on my team, I'm pretty good. So.
Gotcha. All right, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to keep my Toyota Highlander in really good shape for the rest of its life.
Yeah,
It's got 100,000 miles on it. It's doing pretty good.
Yeah, you're good. Just breaking it in.
I'm in good shape. Let's play another song, 7:12 on the Homegrown Radio Hour. George Stearman here to entertain us for the evening.
All right. All right, here we go. Gonna sit at this bar and drink a lot of beer. Tell the bartender about the tears I've been shedding since you've been gone. I'm gonna tell him all about how you done me wrong. I'm gonna take $20 and get some change. Fill up the jukebox and listen to it sing some sad old country songs. Yeah, I'm gonna play them until this heartache is long gone. Bartender, pour me up another round. I gotta get to drinking this heartache down. Better yet, make it a double hoss, if you please. I know this pain ain't going nowhere, but tonight I'm drunk and don't care. Until tomorrow when I'm hungover and hurting again. Went to the doctor and this is what he said. Keep on drinking, son, you wind up dead just like your daddy did way back then. Well, if I'm over, then maybe she won't have to pretend. Bartender, pour me up another round. I gotta get drinking this heartache down. Better yet, make it a double hoss, if you please. I know this pain ain't going nowhere, but tonight I'm drunk and don't care. Until tomorrow when I'm hungover and hurting again. Yeah, tomorrow when I'm hungover and hurting again.
George Stearman on the Homegrown Radio Hour. What was your inspiration for that song, George?
Oh, I don't know. That one just kind of came to me in a dream.
You a bourbon drinker?
Well, I can be. I think anybody from Kentucky can be that, right?
What bourbon is that your drink of choice, Colin? Bourbon? No? Gin? No? Beer? Burr. He's an American. He drinks burr.
That's me.
Or you're a beer drinker too?
Yeah, and actually,
with all the craft beers in this city, it's no wonder. Good Lord.
Oh yeah, anything you want.
What do you drink?
I drink America's beer.
Michelob?
Budweiser.
Oh,
Budweiser. And it even says it on the can these days, America.
See, I have done this to a beer drinker before, and Colin will remember this, but do you remember Ham's beer, or are you too young? It was made in the Pacific Northwest, and the jingle goes like this. From the land of sky blue water, something, something, comes the beer refreshing, Hams. And I think it was very politically incorrectly shown with a Native American dancing or a bear. There was a Ham's bear. Get it?
Maybe I should. I'll YouTube
Ham's
that.
bear. I'm going to pull it up so you can see it.
Yeah,
That'll be so much fun.
Yes.
Okay, so when is the last vacation that you've taken with all the stuff that you do? Good Lord, man, you never get away.
I think in July we went to Lake Michigan.
Oh wow, how exciting was that?
It was pretty exciting. We decided to mix it up. We've been south plenty of times, and the thought I said Lake Michigan. I'm trying to think of the town we actually stayed in. And it's not coming to me. But it was about a 5-hour drive from Louisville, and so that was well worth it.
Oh my goodness! But it was on the southern edge of Lake Michigan.
Yeah, it was about an hour in past Indiana, like about an hour from Indiana.
Oh wow,
yeah, so
that sounds like so much fun.
It was a really good vacation.
So did you spend it all on the beach?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We stayed in a small town. There wasn't a lot to do. We had the place we stayed at had a real nice backyard. And my wife's sister and her baby and her husband came in, and we kind of set up the volleyball tent in the back. They had a nice backyard, so we kind of did stuff right there and grilled out and marshmallows and drank a lot of beer.
Oh, how much fun.
And went to the lake every day.
Okay, so I found it. Ham's beer commercial circa 1956. Now, see, I don't remember it from then because I wasn't alive in 1956. But I do remember it when I was a very small child. And here is the bear, and there is the beautiful land of sky blue waters.
I like that.
Colin's like, what in the world? See, look. Oh, no. Oh, I remember this. The little bear chewing the log so the big bear could jump on it and then roll the log like some sort of lumberjack. And then they sang the song, which you can't hear because obviously we don't have the monitor turned on the little computer that we have here. But and there were varieties, I think, of this, but Ham's the beer refreshing. Now we all know the rest of the story.
Well, see, now you said bear, so I was envisioning a grizzly, like a big grizzly bear, not an animated bear.
No, it's a friendly bear. A very friendly bear.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we like bear that are square. I think this one is William Shatner, I swear. I swear there's a bear. Okay, we're getting a little carried away here. Tell me some more music options that we have.
Did we have?
Yeah, choose a few songs for me.
You play a few songs or choose? What do you think?
Well, pick a song and then tell me what it is and then play it.
Okay, I'm gonna do this song. I'm from the south end of Louisville. That's where I originally came from.
Okolona?
Fairdale.
Fairdale. I know, I love that.
Fairdale. And I still play music out there quite a bit, at least once a month or maybe once every other month. But when I put my album out in 2012, I wanted to add another song to it, and I'm not a quick songwriter by any means, but I wrote this song pretty quick, and it's nothing fancy, but
do it.
I did a little tribute to my South End people.
I love that. Good for you. Here it comes, Fairdale. For
That's
all of you who are out there listening.
South End of town, appropriately here. So we'll see.
George Stearman on the HomeGrown Radio Hour.
All right, let's get in the right key first off. Here we go.
Where you're learning about bourbon and beer and the south end of town, Fairdale.
Ooh. Yeah, teaching these East Enders about the south end of town.
Good Lord.
All right, here we go. Born and raised in the south end of town, where a lot of good rednecks and old country boys can be found. Driving those back roads and making homemade wine. They ain't got a lot of money, but somehow they get by in the south end of town. Cowboy boots, blue collar roots, an old work truck and a drive little piece of land, hard-working hands. Don't put them down now, 'cause you don't know what it's about. In the south end of town, yeah, that's where my roots can be found. A lot of drunken Friday nights and a few friendly fights, and I've seen a bud make a few boys wiser. They don't mean no harm, they just head on back to the farm in the south end of town. Yeah, that's where my roots can be found. Folks get on me 'cause I moved out east. I don't care about what they say, I ain't changed in the least. Break out that moonshine from a mason jar. I'll break out my 6-string and sing out by the fire in the south end of town. Yeah, that's where my roots can be found. A lot of drunken Friday nights and a few friendly fights, and I've seen a bud make a few boys wiser. They don't mean no harm, they just head on back to the farm in the south end of town. Yeah, that's where my roots are anchored down, low in the south end of town. Yeah, that's where my roots can be found.
Oh boy, that's awesome. Thank you so much, George Stearman, for that
Thank you.
wonderful tribute to Fairdale. I know some people out in Fairdale. You know the Elsies?
The Elsies.
Clyde and Jean Elsey. How old are you?
I'm 39.
Yeah, you might know them.
I know a Jared Elsey.
Probably one. And they have twin daughters, too.
Yeah, he could be in their family.
Yeah, I bet he could be,
I
too.
bet, yeah.
That's pretty funny. I was Miss Fairdale, just in case you didn't know. Look at Colin's like, oh, God, not that, please.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, I'm very serious.
Look at that, see?
Yeah, I'm Miss Kentucky.
Oh, uh-oh.
I didn't win, though.
Well, still can say it, you know, you made that.
I was Miss Fairdale.
Hey, there you go. Hey, that's all that matters
I
right
know,
there.
I love it. I love that community, actually. Representing them was a great honor because it's just a really warm, loving, embracing place. I can see why you wrote the song.
Well, they were on me like, you never write any songs about us. No, I'm kidding. I'll do that out for them.
So tell me, have you always stayed in Louisville and in Fairdale? Have you you guys live in St. Matthews, but did you live there up until the time you got married?
No, actually, I moved. God, I've been out in the East End probably 20 years, maybe.
Yeah.
So honestly, they give me crap for moving out. They think it's so far away. And I'm gonna
Miles away.
Honestly, growing up, I'm like, oh, it's way out in the East End, so I get it. But it's like I've been out here now longer than I was in the South End.
Wow.
So, but it's kind of cool because I get to see both sides.
Did you go to Fairdale High School?
I did. Yes.
Did you graduate?
1995.
Wow.
Barefoot. I'm kidding. Kidding about that one, but yeah, I did.
I love it when Colin laughs so hard he throws his head back. He throws his head back in the air and just laughs. And I can't hear him. I can only see him. That's the best part.
No.
He's eating one of the Dale donuts, I think.
That's why he's throwing his head back.
Somebody brought Bryce and Kevin donuts. 2 boxes.
Two boxes.
Today there's 1 box, but I don't know what's left in it. I know that it's like the Ham's bear gets released in the studio.
Yeah, I was going to say,
They all devour the donuts.
Donuts
that are
will
brought
not
in.
last, no.
So when you take the kiddos to a gig, do you?
I do, yeah.
What do they do? How do they see their daddy up there singing and playing? What are they thinking?
Well, it's funny you say that because I've been getting them up to do a few songs with me. And,
Did you?
Yeah, my daughter's really turning into a pretty good singer, And my son, I've been listening. He gets a little shy. I've been kind of listening. He's singing a song. He's singing songs around the house, so he can carry a tune. He won't do it yet. But
Isn't that cute? He's 7 years old and he's already singing. I love that.
I told them I absolutely Willie Nelson is my all-time favorite. And I told him one day hopefully we'll have the family band like Willie Nelson. I was like, I'll play for you guys. You know.
Oh yeah.
But they do. They get to play a few songs with me, and they like it.
Do you know the Jenkins twins out of Eastern Kentucky? Their dad plays for them. They are so funny and so big old mountain boys.
Oh.
And the dad sits behind them and he's playing along.
I like it.
Yeah, they've got some awesome harmonies. Look them up.
I will do that.
They've been on the show. I want to get them back on the show, actually. It's been a long time since they've been here, too. All right, continue, please. I love everything that you're playing. I want to hear more of it.
Thank you.
And by the way, folks, if you're listening, you can see us as well as hear us live on YouTube. I already posted the link on my page, but all you have to do is go to the Crescent Hill radio page, and you can scroll to the bottom, and it says, click here to go to the YouTube page. Pretty simple stuff. And then you can see how cute George Stearman is as he tunes his guitar.
Thank you, Tara.
As he tunes his guitar.
Thank you, Miss Fairdale.
You're welcome, Mr. Fairdale.
Thank you.
My extraordinary pleasure.
I remember when I was a child and the dark clouds would gather near. I would run and sit by Mama's side, and she'd protect me from my fears. She would say, the storms you're facing now will all soon pass away. But she never told me about the storm you left me in today. Rain keeps pouring from the sky. Is it raining in my heart? Are these teardrops in my eyes? I can't tell them apart. Storms may come and storms may pass. There's one thing I could say. Mama never told me about the storm you left me in today. Your love is like a raging storm. It shatters far and near. The sunshine hides behind the clouds. The blue skies disappear. I had your love and I lost it when a new one came your way. And now the storm that's rolling through my mind, you know it's driving me insane. Rain keeps pouring from the sky. Is it raining in my heart? Are these teardrops in my eyes? Can't tell them apart. Storms may come and storms may pass. There's one thing I can say. Mama never told me about the storm you left me in today. Mama never told me about the storm you left me in today.
Beautiful. Now, you say you're not a quick songwriter.
No.
So how long approximately would it take you to write a song like that?
It could take months. It could take
Really?
weeks. I mean, well, you know what? I have a book full of all kinds of starts and finishes and choruses and lines here and lines there. Now, actually, a few months ago, I was like, I need to be jotting this down on my phone. You know, there's this little notepad thing, so that's kind of helped. You know, it just depends. Sometimes it's really fast. Sometimes it's.
You're one of the few musicians who's come in here now without a tablet of some sort to pull up music, but that's because you have it all memorized.
Well, let's. If you've ever seen me live,
You've got one of those?
Well, yeah, but I still forget the words.
No,
To
you
cover
do
songs
not.
and my own songs. Oh yeah. And everybody's like, just keep singing. They don't even know.
That's
but
right.
It messes me up.
They're all drinking too much
Yes.
anyway.
I tell them the more they drink, the better I sound. So keep on drinking. Buy 2 shots, whatever you need.
Some friends of mine have been playing, I won't name them, but they've been playing out in places where people are literally crashing into them,
Yeah.
knocking the mics over, crashing through the set that they're, I mean, I can't even believe it. But that's why I just, you know, when I used to sing, I still sing occasionally, but when I used to sing, you know, live, I never liked performing in bars. It was just like, oh.
Well,
God.
I've kind of gotten. Well, there's still a few bars, but a lot of places I do now that have food.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But I'm getting to the earlier shows as
Yeah.
well, because I feel at first, you know, I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna play till 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
But I have just as much fun if I play at 5 o'clock in the afternoon,
That's right.
7 o'clock. It doesn't matter to me. I'm having fun.
People
so.
invite me to their shows, and I say, when do you go on? They're like 10, and I'm like, are you kidding? I've been in bed for an hour by that time.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. I'll do
Yeah.
them from time to time, but
Sure.
no, I'm tired.
You
by that
got too
time.
much else to do, man. You got two babies, and work, and a wife, and music, and why would you?
I'm up very early every morning.
I bet you are. What time do you have to get up? 5?
5 o'clock. Yeah.
Woo-wee. That's a little early, all right.
Yeah, it's a lot early.
Do you go out and do do you have any animals?
I have a dog.
You do? So you're responsible for the dog?
He's about 7 months old now.
Oh, my gosh.
He's pretty-
He's got a puppy, too.
He's pretty good. He's learned pretty quickly. So
What kind of dog is he?
Okay, he's a mix between King Cavalier Charles
Oh.
Spaniel and a miniature poodle.
Oh, how cute. Do you have pictures of him on your Facebook page?
I do. Because I have them on my phone, but they're actually in there. But yeah, my Facebook page. Yeah, he's really adorable.
Oh, I bet.
So
What's his name?
His name is Mash, and he's named after we're Kentucky fans, Jamal Mashburn.
Oh, no, that is so funny. That name, man, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, we were trying to decide as a family on a name, and we all threw out stuff. Of course, I said Willie Nelson, but they weren't going to have that. But so,
I once had cats named Cash, Willie, and Emmy Lou.
there we go. There we go.
All right, I'm going to look up pictures of this dog because I always love to ask, is that him?
Yeah, and they put a bow in his hair. So
But it's a blue bow, and
Ah.
it was a patriotic bow because it was obviously for no, it wasn't the 4th of July. You
No.
just dressed him up for no reason.
See, they got him with the bow, and I was like, well, everybody's always like, she is so cute. I'm
What
like,
a
it's
face.
it's a he.
Oh, my gosh. Poor
Yeah.
little thing.
He's spoiled rotten.
George and Rhett were not happy about the bow. Is your son's name Rhett?
After Rhett Butler.
I
yes.
love that. What's your daughter's name?
AC.
I thought you were gonna say
ACIE.
Scarlett.
Yes.
Not Scarlett.
Not Scarlett. No. No, actually, AC is named after my wife's great grandfather.
That's a great name. ACIE. What's her middle name?
Ann.
ACN. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. ACN Stearman. And what is Rhett's middle name?
James.
That's okay.
No, I like it. It's funny
Okay.
because the story about this.
Well, you're just like shaking your head, James, like
Well,
it's a bad thing.
No, it's a story here. My wife,
Okay, go.
well, this isn't funny, but my father-in-law, her father had passed, and we were doing the obituary and all this stuff, and she was pregnant with Rhett, and we were like, oh, do we have a middle name, you know, or they were wanting to put everything in the paper, you know, and she was like, well, I have a name, and she said James, and I was like, you know, I was like Rhett James. And then I said, but I was like Rick James. And she had no clue who Rick James was. So,
Oh, funny.
So I had to show her some nice YouTube videos. So it was just kind of funny. No, I'm fine with James, but it was just funny. I was like, oh, and everybody's like Rhett James. You know, like Rick James. But
That is so cute. My nephew thought about naming his son Colt because their last name is Carson.
oh,
Colt Carson. I said, it sounds like Kit Carson, which is a diminutive of Chris, but they ended up naming him Fields.
Fields.
Fields. Isn't that a cool name?
Actually, my son's best friend.
Is Fields?
Fields, yes.
Oh, funny. That's pretty cool. I like that. Rhett James.
Rhett James. Hey,
And
you got to call
AC
him.
Ann.
You got to call him two names when he's in trouble. Rhett James.
Of course.
You can't just say Rhett. Rhett
Now,
James.
what's your middle name?
Thomas.
George Thomas.
Yeah, I got that a lot.
Sit down at that kitchen table.
Georgie.
Georgie. Play me another song, Georgie. Play me a song that you've written about this dog.
Oh, you know what? I don't have one about that.
Oh, you got to do that.
I need one. He's got us all wrapped around his little paws.
He is just too cute. What does he weigh? About 10 pounds? 14 pounds?
He's about 13, 14 pounds.
Oh,
That's about as big as he's gonna get. So.
He is too precious for words.
I have to agree with you. I'm being a little biased, but he's pretty cute.
Oh my goodness.
All right, this song was written by my brother Dave as well. And actually, my brother and I we play quite a few gigs together.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, throughout the year.
What's his name?
David Woolen.
Woolen.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see here. I'm gonna see this may be the song I mess up on, but I won't tell you.
I doubt it.
I'll mumble through there.
We'll never know.
We lived dirt poor in a 4-room shack back in our younger days. Mama did her best, keep us clothed and fed, stone hillbilly rags. Her wise words are remembered now every day and every night. She said, y'all better pay attention when I give you advice. Keep swinging that hammer, 'cause the work is never done. Keep firing at the nails like the trigger of a gun. Do your best unto others so you can sleep at night. It's all part of this hillbilly life. In the winter time, we cut our wood from the trees upon this hill and dug them out of the ice and snow till our hands we could not feel. And kerosene was the midnight oil, knocked a chill at night. That old wood stove would be red hot by the first sign of daylight. Keep swinging that hammer, 'cause the work is never done. Keep firing at the nails like the trigger of a gun. Do your best unto others so you can sleep at night. It's all part of this hillbilly life. Take a little part of it and pass it down the line. Simple way of life gets better with time. Take a little shelter under lonesome hollow pines, or anywhere up on this hill is fine. Keep swinging that hammer, 'cause the work is never done. Keep firing at the nails like the trigger of a gun. Do your best unto others so you can't sleep at night. It's all a part of this hillbilly life. It's all a part of this hillbilly life. It's all a part of this hillbilly life.
Part of this hillbilly life. That is the talented and handsome George Stearman.
Thank you.
Maggie's going to love that. So is your Maggie Melton, is that the Melton's Food Mart family?
No, it's not. It's funny you say that because her mother's family, they live out in the South End, and they're Watsons, and it's a road called Watsonville because years ago it used to be just all Watsons. Actually, my mother-in-law, she has 60 or 70 first cousins.
Holy smoke.
They had their own school bus.
How many kids were in the 12 kids or something in the family?
In their actual family, and her mother's family, I think 7, two girls. And
60 first cousins.
They had 2 daughters first and then 5 straight boys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. we have one of each, and that's pretty,
That's enough.
yeah. We have a dog, so that's like a baby.
Well,
but,
yeah, that's true. Especially since he's a puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, that dog was so cute. I can't stand it. We just had Waggin Wednesday today with Latifah Mina, the animal communicator, and she was tremendous. She really is amazing. You just can't even believe it until you hear it, because she's telling somebody that the cat has died, and the person wants to know if the cat's okay and if she's sad or upset because they put her to sleep too early. And, and Latifah says, no, she's fine. Everything's okay. Her kidneys are healed now. She's going to be okay. But, she was having massive organ shutdown, and it was time for her to go. And the woman types back, wow, she had kidney disease, and it spread to all of her other organs, and that's what killed her. It's like, could just be a lucky guess, or she really could know what she's talking about. And I believe the second. I think she really knows what she's talking about. So anyway, she can talk to Mash once in a while.
Well, actually, we had a dog before that, Jack.
Yeah.
And he passed suddenly. Here's the thing, like, again, my wife was pregnant with Rhett.
Yes.
And he passed, and suddenly, so we were really sad. He was a golden retriever / lab, and he was a mix.
Yeah.
And it took us a while. We were like, I was upset. I mean, that was our first kid,
Right.
And they found the kids. They were like, everybody, we're tired of telling all the kids at school our dog passed away. When are we going to get a dog? And we finally gave in. But the thing with Mash is he doesn't shed, and that's where I had to sign off. I was like, I don't want the dog hair, because Jack's hair was just everywhere. And you brushed him, it didn't matter. And it was just, I got to have something, it doesn't shed. And I was like, actually, I need something that's a little smaller this time. Because he was about 65 pounds. He was a big boy,
Mm-hmm.
It was wet outside, it was hard to wipe his paws off. And
yeah,
so
bitch.
I need something I can scoop up. Yeah, all the guys were like, oh, you got a little lap dog. I was like, yeah.
Complain.
I know it.
Sometimes it helps to brush the dog outdoors.
Outdoors, yes.
That would keep the hair down inside.
Things that you should have told me years ago.
No, seriously. I have a 90-pounder.
Oh, my goodness.
A 70-pounder, and then a 20-pounder.
Oh, wow.
So I've got like about maybe 180 pounds of dog right there.
Yes.
But they're all excellent.
What is the 90-pounder?
Brady, he's a Lab Dane.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't seen my Facebook page, you've missed out on a lot of dog pictures.
I have.
That's pretty much all it is, actually, is dog pictures. I have dog videos. Here's a picture of all 3 of them with me.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they're big. Brady's a Lab Dane, Wyatt's a Shepherd Husky, and Gracie's a Jack Russell Beagle or something like that. And those are all just guesses, because they all came from the Humane Society. And I got them all when they were about 6 weeks old, so I'm very, very lucky.
Yeah.
Gracie's 11, and Brady's 10, and Wyatt is about 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all are enjoying our middle age together. Play me some more music, Mr. Stearman.
All right. This song's called Half a Man, Still Half Child.
All righty.
Sitting out in the backyard, thinking about my love. But I don't think she hears about me anymore. Memories make it so hard to see the window up above. But I think I see why she walked out the door. I'm half a man, but still half a child. My heart's beating while. They can say what they want about me, but my life has been worthwhile. I'm half a man, but still have child. Still sitting out in the backyard, wondering where I've been. Can't figure the whereabouts of what is gone. Now I'm gonna have to find a soul gone to protect my heart again. When things get out of hand and they go wrong, I'm half a man, but still have child. My heart's beating like an old antique while my mind's still running wild. They can say what they want about me, but my life has been worthwhile. I'm half a man, but still have child. I'm half a man, still have child.
Half man, half child, huh?
Somewhere in between.
Still got a lot of boy in you?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What was your childhood like? Was it idyllic? Literally, did you go barefoot? Did you ride your bike barefoot through Fairdale?
No, actually, my buddies would come out of the woodwork and say that I didn't like to get dirty.
A little preppy there, huh?
I didn't like to play. We had like actually I lived up by the Jefferson Memorial Forest.
Oh, what a beautiful place.
And there was a big creek up there, and they always like to go. I mean, I got in the creek, but I didn't like touching all the stuff, But whatever. I like to bikes. We rode our bikes everywhere.
Yeah, so did we.
Literally everywhere.
Yep. I had horses too. Did you have horses?
No.
I had minis.
Really?
Yeah, and we had one riding pony, so she was a little bit bigger, quarter pony.
Quarter, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, really cute, and we used to ride all over the place. We had a little 2-wheeled trap or cart.
Yeah.
And the mini pulled it. It was hilarious. Oh. My dad gave rides to everybody all over the neighborhood.
You were very popular.
It was an idyllic existence. We had tree forts, and we had all kinds of stuff. It was so easy. Life was so easy. I watched 3 shows on television. The World of Disney. Sometimes Lawrence Welk, if I was lucky, because that was later.
Later, yeah.
And then Bewitched. And there was this wonderful show called Julia, which was the show that the first African-American woman lead in television, Diane Carroll. So those are the shows I watched. They were all very empowering, women empowering shows. And then Disney.
Disney.
Yeah. What was your favorite show when you were a kid?
Oh, goodness.
I also liked Batman, but I wasn't allowed to watch it very frequently.
Well, there were cartoons, obviously. For me, I was a He-Man. I liked He-Man when I was young,
He-Man.
Dum 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 by the power of Grayskull.
Oh my God! My sister used to put those animals all over the birthday cakes.
Yeah. I showed my son.
What was the big tiger's name?
Gosh.
Come on, you know it.
Granger or Gringer,
something like
Battle
that.
Cat when he went into battle. I showed my son
funny. I love
those
that.
episodes on YouTube, and he was like, I don't think so. He didn't. Yeah, I was like, are you serious? He was like, and I was watching, and I was like, yeah, it is pretty horrible. And I was like, I don't know what I saw in that show. But
what does he watch? What does he like to watch?
Oh, well, right now he likes to watch wrestling. It used to be WWF.
No.
The old wrestling, Hulk Hogan and all those guys.
Well, actually, I used to go to that when I was a kid. My dad took me to the wrestling match.
Was it Louisville Gardens?
No, I was in Oregon. It was Portland Wrestling with Lonnie Main, Dutch Savage, and Man Mountain Mike, who weighed 310 pounds. I think he weighed 510 pounds, actually. And he threw every other guy out of the ring. He wrestled in overalls. And he had a cage match, which is what they call it now, but it was just a ring, and he threw all the other 10 competitors he threw over the ropes. and somebody got so excited they knocked into me, and I lost my brand new pair of blue plastic glasses.
Traumatizing.
My mother was ready to kill my father when I got home. Raymond, where are her glasses? She can't see anything. She can't walk out of her room without her glasses. Yeah, we never did find them. Anyway, we got time for a couple more songs. I can see the clock since I'm wearing my glasses.
I just want to say I was a wrestling fan growing up as well, but it made it better that my neighbor was older and he used to take me to Tuesday night wrestling. And
Oh my God, at Louisville Gardens.
Well, he used to believe it, so.
Oh really?
So he was all fired up. You know, he was fired up about it, like, oh my, this can't happen. He's yelling at the wrestlers and they're coming out. So as I got a little older, I started. Okay, wait a minute, this stuff. Come on. You know?
Okay, so we'll just talk about this for a minute. Then we'll go back to music.
Okay.
Do you remember how they used to be friends and then they would be enemies?
Oh yeah.
And then they'd switch allegiances.
Yes.
So one day Dutch Savage was like mentoring Lonnie Main, who was this blithering idiot who could barely put a sentence together, and he was blonde and he'd kind of jerk around, and Dutch Savage was a very tall, suave, bearded guy who was in control, and they were best friends. And the next thing you know, they're completely split, playing on different wrestling teams, and Lonnie Main suddenly learns how to speak miraculously. He learns how to speak and form sentences.
It's funny how that works.
It's so weird.
I
wonder whoever invented that, is probably a multi-billionaire living on an island
yes.
in the Caribbean somewhere.
See, the new wrestling, it's all horrible. And but I wouldn't allow. I was like, you can't watch. I'll let you watch the older wrestling because the personalities were just better.
They were.
And I was like, you can't. The new stuff is just, I can't stand it. I don't watch it anyway. But yeah, he had to watch the old stuff. So he kind of, he's going to be the ultimate warrior for Halloween.
Too funny. That'll be great. I can't wait to see the pictures of that. Okay, play some more songs here. We've got about 2 left.
All right, AC, she's going to be Cleopatra. If I don't say that on the radio, she's going to be.
That's so cute.
She's like, well, you said what Rhett's going to be, and you didn't say what I was going to be.
Oh, AC, I can't wait to see the pictures. That'll be awesome. George Stearman's my guest on the Homegrown Radio Hour.
All right, this song here is everybody, I think, is a songwriter. They write a song about where they grew up at or whatnot, and this is no different. And wrote this about, I grew up on Jefferson Hill Road, and we just called it the Hill. And you always refer to, I'm going up on the hill. Hey, you going on the hill? What's going on the hill? So I called the song The Hill. It goes a little something like this. Grew up on a road we call the Hill, and I still think of it as home today. I guess I always will. But I moved away back in '95. It just wasn't the same after my mom died up on the hill. I can hear those guitars playing loud. We threw us a party, there was one hell of a crowd. Big bonfires and busting out the tunes. We're all singing those country songs and Doris playing the spoons on the hill. I get back up there now from time to time. There's a lot of good memories running through my mind. It's where I'm gonna be after I've gone home. I can still smell that old wood-burning stove up on the hill. Mom and Aunt Jenny on the phone, me clicking in to tell her when I was gonna be home. My sister buying us all alcohol. We were young and didn't have a thing, but we thought we had it all up on the hill. I get back up there now from time to time. There's a lot of good memories running through my mind. It's is where I'm gonna be after I've gone home. I can still smell that old wood burning stove on the hill. I can still smell that old wood burning stove on the hill. I grew up on the road we call the hill, and I still think of it as home today. I guess I always will.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I'm so sorry that time has flown so quickly.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, as I say all the time, when you have a really good guest, the time flies.
When you're having fun.
Times flies when you're having fun, or time's fun when you're having flies, depending on how you want to look at it.
Yes.
But, George, so what are you off to tonight? Do you have a gig?
I don't have a gig. What I have tonight is, well, actually, my wife should be home doing the homework with the kids. So
Yeah.
And not much. Just
God lover.
get ready for work in the morning.
So when's your next gig? Promote yourself.
My next gig is November. I don't have anything else this month. November 10th at Manny and Merle down on Main Street.
Okay.
And then November 11th, the very next night, at Bearno's in the Highlands.
Oh, that'll be fun. I'll come over and hear you there because I like to go to the Highlands.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. It's a cool spot.
It is a cool spot. So what does your holiday look like? Do you have to go out and, like sing Christmas carols places, or what do you do?
Nah, we're pretty much, both of our families are here, so
Good.
So it's we go to the south end and we're out this way, so it's not too much travel.
Well, good. I'm glad. Stay at home, enjoy the kids.
Yes.
Spend holidays with the Stearman family. That almost sounds like something that you could have gotten out of like a movie with John Candy, the Stearman family.
I love John Candy.
I do too. He's an awesome guy. Do you have one more song in you?
Yeah.
Think real hard. Lead us out on a happy note.
Happy note here.
Kind of liked On the Hill. That was awesome. I wish we'd saved that for last, just because I
should
liked
have
it
saved
so
it.
much. That's all right.
Let's see here. Well, I can't lead you on a happy one. I'll leave you. This is about these daggone honky tonk women. I picked you up in a honky tonk and changed your way of life. I put a ring upon your hand and you became my wife. We made our plans, built a home. I thought that I would win, but when the lights begin to glow, I pick you up again. Hey, you're just a honky-tonk girl. I ought to face the facts. You say in time that you will stop, but the memories take you back. And I say each day I'll let you go back to your life of sin. But when the lights begin to glow, I pick you up again. I guess you walk all over me, but what else can I do? I knew the kind of life you lived before I married you. I say that I can't take no more, and this all has got to end. But each night in a honky-tonk, I pick you up again. You're just a honky-tonk girl.
Yes, I am a honky-tonk girl. With George Stearman in the studio, I have had a wonderful night. I hope you have too. The Homegrown Radio Hour is every single Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And George,
I'm sorry.
George is messing with me.
Each day I'll let you Your life is sad.
Yeah, we're getting the picture now. We're getting the picture now. It's 8 o'clock. We have to go away. We love y'all. And next Wednesday, join me with Ryan Sinclair from Lexington and all the little pieces. Y'all have a great week.
You're listening to WCHQ LP, Louisville, Kentucky, 100.9 FM, Crescent Hill Radio. All local music all the time.
It's 82 degrees.
It's 8:01.
All local music all the time. Crescent Hill Radio. 100.9 WCHQ.
Now here's a song by Willie Jeffries.
Standing here, watching the storm on the horizon, seeing it form. Looks like it's bringing the wind and rain, thunder and lightning, maybe some pain. Here comes a gentle rain. The wind picks up